welcome back to the channel. So today this is a top 5 video. It is going to be the top 5 decks that I hate playing the most, whether it's just because they're annoying as shit or because they're actually a direct weakness to the way I play. With that said, we will get that done. I mean, I will try and keep it competitive. It will mostly be because, you know, it's just an actual bad matchup for my deck, more so than because I just overly hate them, unless it's one that I do just flat out wish it would burn in hell and that every single freaking thing in it would just die. Anyway, let's get to it. So, it will be in comparison to the main deck I play, which is the Paladinized deck profile. If you hadn't seen it, I will put a card up in the top right corner for you guys, so you guys can go and check that out if you haven't already. One more last announcement before I do get started. If you are interested in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, be sure to go to that link down below for the Discord. It will be on Saturday at around 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure you also let your friends know if you think that's something they might be interested in too. So with that said, so for number 5, coming in at number 5, we have Altergeist. They are a pain in the ass. I do not like them for several reasons. They can use Rivalry, which in my opinion is one of the cards that should be banned just because of the reasoning of there's several different decks out there that fall to it and they really struggle to go through with it. The next thing on the list about them is just the fact that they just play a monster and pass on their first turn, then they flip it and go to multi-faker, and it's just, I just don't like the overall play style of it. For the most part, it's just a very, very, to me, simplistic, and I've never really liked the simplicity of it. I mean, you can argue that the way I play is, but I really don't think so, because I have to sit there and predict your card placements, I have to predict going first, second, I have to adapt to my opponent, so on and so forth, whereas you know that you're just going to do the same thing over and over and over, and it's why I didn't like Draco either. Coming in at number 4, Draco. Well, there's not really much I can say about this. I mean, this is another one of those bad matchups. It's just because, once again, they kind of just, they're too simple. I mean, you play a field spell, you tribute a continuous monster or whatever, you search what you want. It's just way too simple for me. There's not really much strategy play in it. You don't have to sit there and think, oh, I need to do this, this, and this, and this, and then maybe if they do this, this will happen. It's more of set this, play this, tribute this, summon this, end. And to me, I just don't like that. I mean, I can be in the minority, but to me, I mean, not only is it annoying to play against, it's just way too simple. Coming in at number 3, we have one that drives me absolutely up the damn wall, and that's frogs. Frogs are just annoying as shit when they work. When they don't work, it's fine, but you know, totally awesome, that motherfucker, ooh, do I hate him. It's not the deck is simple. I give people credit for playing him because the deck is by no means simple. I don't fully understand frogs myself. I just know that it makes totally awesome, and I hate that bastard. If it were not for him, I probably would not hate them as much. Ooh. Coming in at number 2, we have Herald of Light, another deck that really, honestly, I do not understand fully. I've tried to play it, and I just can't really grasp around it. It does seem like it's a pretty complicated strategy, but at the end of the day, it's just negate after negate, and Herald of Perfection will just piss you off to the point of you just want to shoot yourself. And I hate it. Next up on our list at number 1, we have Thunder Drag / Danger. Now, the reason why I don't like him is mainly due to the end of the MR4 format. I liked how it was back in the beginning, in the middle of it, when it was more about card placement and kind of more tactically placing your stuff, versus who can discard the most amount of cards. I know you could argue that that's not what it was, but from my point of view, that's what it progressed to. Because most of your decks were discarding and discarding and discarding and discarding. Yes, they had their own strategic plays in it, and it kind of went back to an older style to an extent. But for the most part, it changed from card placement to hit my microphone, to a flat out how many cards can I discard in a turn? If I can discard more than my opponent, I win, and that just personally was not my favorite way of playing. But with that out of the way, let me know what you think of this top 5, and if you actually would like this series to continue, we can constantly do more top 5s. Also, make sure you check out the Subnautica series that we're also starting out, as well as know that, because that was the reason, it was because we were trying to get our video recorder to work, and there was stuff that wasn't working. I figured out why that last previous Subnautica video had such a bad frame rate. With that aside, if you've enjoyed, leave a like and make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Share the channel with your friends if you think it would be something they would enjoy. And I will see you guys all in the next video.